All right. All right, everybody, welcome. Session 51 of Descent into Fernia. Who would like to give the recap? It's been a while, I know, but does anybody remember?
We were going through so we started the session in like abject darkness. As it was as silent as the grave, and we were in like this like catacomb of bones of sorts. So we were kind of going through this maze, and we found as like we got to different dead ends of this maze of bones that we determined were from fiends, or at least the bones seem fiendish in nature from their characteristics. I don't remember if we like did detect magic or like ascertained anything deeper about them besides that. But I think we found out in the end that we had to kill them, and then I want to say we blow them up, but like we couldn't just like kill them and leave them. We had to like pull like a Staphos type deal. We ended up just fighting lots of bone creatures, and then the walls shifted behind us, as in like the walls are all bones anyway, but they blocked us in. So now we're boned, or at least in the process of it. And we were, I think we, like my notes end off, we were trying to come up with a plan to get through the walls. And the walls we determined are 10 feet thick. So I might be, that's kind of that's the extent of my notes.
Yeah, so I mean, from what you guys have heard with the rumors of this place, you know that it's said to have been built on the bones of fiends, and that fiends actively try to stay away from this place because obviously, once you guys actually saw the scope of this place, you know that it's probably millions of fiends that have been killed and their remains added to this collection of bones to create this maze. The walls are generally at least 10 feet thick, and they go up probably about anywhere from 60 to 100 feet. It's not necessarily even or level. Lux was able to determine that because she was able to leap up to the top of one of the walls. Her dark vision is limited at that distance because it is darkness all around. So there's not much that she can see from up there, but so there is that. As Dustin said, after a battle with some of the skeletons that you fought, it does appear that some of the walls have shifted, and now you appear to be trapped within. One thing that the branded one did indicate in last session was that the creatures that you're fighting seem to have some weakness to necrotic energies, because it was a blast from a necrotic Trebek's Rifle of the Damned, which deals necrotic damage, that finally kept some of these things from returning back to life. And they also seem to have a particular weakness to it where it is more effective. Another thing that was indicated or discovered in the last session was that these things don't respond as undead. So I think the branded one had attempted to use something that would have been particularly effective against undead but it had no effect against these things. So you guys are currently in this area, and I'm going to share the screen. So you guys are in this area that is blocked off by walls here, 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 and here. I think Lux had just gotten down to and in the last session had talked about what she was able to see or not see. And so that's kind of where you guys are right now. And the corpses of these creatures don't seem to be reanimating at this time, at least.
Right. These ones didn't seem to well, some of them did reanimate, right? But not determined a reason why some of them reanimate and others don't.
No, nothing was clearly identified as of yet as to the nature of the reanimation. Only what seems to prevent it. And to Dustin's point earlier, I do think that one of the creatures received a critical hit, which when it reduced it to 0, did end up destroying it, even though it did not deal necrotic damage. So that's also something that is effective, but also not necessarily reliable.
Vagnon's just got to hope for critical hits every time.
Yeah. Get that advantage.
Double or nothing.
Well, we're pretty much hemmed in here. We have nowhere to go.
Yeah, if I recall, Vegnog was, or Vegnog or someone else was looking at like trying to pull bones out, and I think he got a couple small ones, but like they're tight, they're packed very tightly, so we couldn't dismantle the wall or start like pulling it away.
Right. Well,
especially
not
without
necessarily
fear of it crumbling on us.
Yeah.
You know.
So I do think that there was that potential issue. But I mean, they're tightly packed, but they don't seem to be like any more resistant to being moved or any kind of damage than like what you might expect from a typical bone from a fiendish creature, which is relatively similar in density and stuff to human bone from these specimens that you can see. So it still may be possible to break through or to pull enough out. It just, the amount of time it would take may be significant.
That I know that last fight, beat us up pretty good, but at the moment I'm healed up. I think I had to use some hit die to get healed up.
Ewan, I have I have a potion that can make you large and strong. You are already large and strong, but if you were larger and stronger, do you think you could break through, or at least have a better chance of getting through than either of us?
I mean, maybe. I mean,
I've got.
yeah. What we know how thick this one area is, uh, at least as far as how far I would have to travel through. I mean, we can try coming over. We were headed this way, right?
Yeah, we were heading to this. Yeah, we were heading to this direction.
Do we know how thick this area is? Is Lux still capable of jumping up that high?
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, if she wants to.
Perhaps we could tell how thick this portion of the wall is. If it's only a few feet, I might be able to muscle my way through.
Is that what you want to do, Lux? You want to jump up to the top and
Yeah, I can do that.
okay. So since you need to kind of bound off of the walls, give me an acrobatics check. Okay, so you're able to easily get up there. The wall section at this point, much like the others, seems to be about 10 feet thick.
Any light or anything that you could see over there?
Do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
I don't see shit.
We ain't found shit.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's quite dark up there. I mean, you can see, Lux, you can see that let's see. Can you like ping what wall you're standing on? Like, are you right here, kind of next
Yeah,
to where
I'm-
your
yeah,
character
I'm right
token
there.
is?
Yeah.
Okay. So from that spot, you can see that, you know, these are the walls that you can see are all walls, so none of them are like filled in. So like, as an example, this area here isn't filled in. Like, all of the things that you see are walls, really kind of like the maze that you might expect and have heard about.
Okay.
So there's no like massive piles of bones. All the bones that you can see are arranged such that there's a lot of open areas. So you can see that this is a pretty open area here. It gets pretty open here. It's pretty open on this side.
So, and how high am I up on this wall?
Because of the way that your dark vision is limited to 60 feet, it's really hard to make out Ewan and Vegnag from where you are. So you're guessing you're probably pretty close to the limit of your dark vision.
So
in
probably
terms
about
of
60
height.
feet up in the air.
Yeah, pretty close to that.
Okay. So at the top, if I pull on some of these bones, do they move, or are they pretty like, because they were pretty packed in pretty good?
At the top, they're not as hardly packed, but it is still quite dense. And you know, your agility and coordination are pretty, you know, near superhuman levels almost, given that you're a monk with such high dexterity. But you're glad that even then they're not loose enough that your footing is at risk of being disturbed too greatly. So like just walking, you're not gonna like trip or slide or cause a landslide or anything like that of bone.
Okay. Do I think if other people walked up here, they could fall over?
Other people without your level of dexterity would struggle a bit more. It would probably be considered difficult terrain for others,
Okay.
but not for you.
So do you want me to tie a rope up here and see if you can climb up?
Is there something to tie off on?
There's a lot of things to tie off on. I don't know if it will hold you.
If you can find bone on the other side that is really stuck in there, just that might be good. I could go up first. I have sure footing.
I'll say this. Lux could see me probably just fine because the luminous tubes are lit.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to try to tie off the rope, try to find like weave it in some of these bones, like tie it and then pull on it to see, you know.
We still have to we'll still have to cover at least 10 feet.
Yeah, you'll have to, yeah, it'll be at least 10 feet on you guys.
It'd be like a fire escape. Just like have a running start and hopefully.
So give me a survival check to see if you can find something that can anchor.
Survival. Oh man, we critically died. The whole wall collapses. It kills everybody. I'm going to action point that.
Okay.
Survival. Okay.
Got the monk dex, don't got the monk wisdom.
Is there? Yeah.
Are you going to action point that one, or are you going to keep that one?
No,
Okay.
I might need that.
So give me an idea of how Lux might fail in this task of finding something to anchor the rope to.
I think she's just like trying to weave the rope in, like find some bones, weaves it in, then we'll like try to tie a knot or something. And then when she pulls it, it comes undone like every time, or the bone like breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just not finding like, because I'm imagining it's like, there's just bones crisscrossing everywhere and like trying to, it's just, there's too many, it's breaking too much and it's right now too difficult to do.
Okay, yeah, that's reasonable. So then you're just trying to find an anchor. You try tying it, some of the bones, but either the bones come loose or the knot that you tie is a poorly tied knot. And so you struggle up there maybe 10 minutes or so trying to get something working. But at this point, Lux is kind of like getting tired from all of the effort that she's making, and I imagine Lux is getting pretty frustrated at not being able to get it done. So Vegnog and Ewan, you guys are kind of waiting down there 10 minutes, hearing the scattering of bones. Sometimes maybe a couple of bones might be falling around you, or maybe even clinking off of one of you. And you may be hearing Lux's cursing as she's trying to get something to work out.
Vegnog will turn to you and say, I don't think it's going very well.
It would seem not.
All right.
You want to try and go up there, shall I?
I've got a 20 dex, so I could probably make it up there pretty well. I don't know what you're...
I mean, I just have a good athletics.
I could give it the go. And we see how it goes. So, like, I guess Vegnog would attempt to scale the wall.
Okay. Do you have a climb speed or anything that would give you any kind of bonus to climb?
No, just
Okay.
still be half speed.
Okay.
But I got an acrobatics of an 11.
It's got one of those little pouches that it's got the chalk in it. So he puts it on his hands.
Yeah.
Acrobatics would be pretty helpful if this were like dodging or something, but with climbing, it's typically athletics.
Well, I can try just because I already committed to it to you and that I was going to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's, the wall is climbable. It's not like it's a sheer surface. There are handholds that you can find. It's just a matter of if those handholds are rigid and firm enough that they can hold your weight as you're climbing. So go ahead and give me an athletics check.
A turgid. If you find something turgid, you don't want that one. Don't grab that.
Oh, cool. Beyond 20 is not hooked up. Hold on a sec. Let me fix that. Well, I'm just going to roll it manually and then figure out what's going on with Beyond 20.
Okay.
Interesting. I rolled a 1d20 plus 2, and for you it says 8, but for me it says 7. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, it was scrolled up.
Oh, you were looking at Lux's survival.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make any sense. All right.
So as you're climbing, you probably make it about halfway up. And you grab a pair of ribs in a rib cage. It appears to be solid, but then as you transfer your weight into that hand, you hear it crack, and suddenly you begin falling. So you have a reaction to try and do something. So Vegna, describe what you do in reaction to try and prevent your fall or save yourself from this 30-foot fall.
I feel like what Vegnog would have on him would be a
Glider.
Yeah, he's not an airbender. What he would have on him would be would probably be a dagger. So what he would do is, as he was falling, kind of like in reaction, like stab a dagger into the bone to see if he could catch himself just enough so that he could pull his grab with his other hand to pull him a little bit closer so he could try to grab onto a bone or two.
Okay. Go ahead, and that one we can do an acrobatics check.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
So I got it working now.
So he's a living hang glider. He should be fine if he falls.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. I was thinking of. I don't know what. It's been a while. It's been a long time since he's deployed the hang glider and has the fifth handle.
So forgetting about your internally built parts, you take your dagger and you try to find purchase, and you hear the crack of bone give way beneath the blade, but the angle that you're holding it at and whatever purchase you found is holding tight, at least for now, but you can hear the bone cracking, and it's not going to last long. So now what do you do in response?
Can I start climbing up there? See if I can sort of fucking hold him up there.
Hold him up?
Like get up there and get into a solid position, and then like grab him and hold onto him so that he doesn't fall.
I knew Ewan would never let me down. That's why he's always holding me up.
I mean, if you want, you can try to start climbing. You're not going to be able to get there before Vegnog has to make another adjustment or possibly fall from where he is.
I mean, if it looked like he was stable enough for a moment, I would do it. But
yeah,
I guess I can't really tell, but
I mean, you definitely see that he's struggling, and you could start. It would be reasonable for you to start making your way up to try and help him.
Yeah, I'll just hang on to something, and I'll start climbing.
Lux, you're also seeing all of this happen too.
I don't know where Vegnog went up, but I don't want to be like directly below him in case he falls.
I thought you were holding me up, that you were gonna catch me.
Well, I didn't say I was going to catch you. I was going to try and hold you. If you fall, I'm not.
I know. I was just being silly.
Bad enough having a person fall on you, but when that person's made of metal, it's a whole different story.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I got one good arm. Okay. I'm not gonna lose the other one.
I feel like after like a moment or two, Vegnog could remember that he does in fact have a glider.
So would Vegnog then abandon climbing the wall and leap off using the glider?
Yeah, he'd
Take
probably wait
safely
till
back to
Ewan
the
got
ground.
pretty close.
What's that?
He'd probably wait till Ewan got pretty close and then jumped off.
So
I'm just kidding. Like,
Wait till I was almost there.
He would like what he would do is like he'd like kind of be like, oh shoot, I remember, and then like engage glider mode and like have his love handles swing out and like his wings come out because it's like all in one. You know, it's like this was like alpha glider days and. So he'd have it deployed, and then like at some point, like when he felt it was about to give way, he would like kick off of the wall to try to like get some sort of momentum backwards to like then use that to his advantage to glide back down.
Okay. So activating your glider normally requires at least one free hand and an action. So this would, if you're trying to, so are you trying to assess the situation and then determine if you're going to fall and then bail out, or are you trying, or have you just committed to bailing out?
Well, having like a I think you know what I think I would I'd activate my glider just in case. So like I would see if I could stabilize, like hit my chest piece or push my buttons, whatever it takes to open it up, and then attempt to continue climbing if it were stable. But then I would at least be like have a backup option if like the bones give out.
So with your glider, just to remind you, because you had to, your wingspan had to be large enough to carry 5 other people with you. So you have a pretty large wingspan. So if you're just climbing up there with your glider out, the amount of room that you're taking up, if you were to fall, you wouldn't be able to fall and turn away from the wall. You would more likely fall tilting your head back, like falling back, which would not make the glider not effective because of the wings. So if you wanted to use your glider, it would make in these cramped circumstances, you would need to kind of decide that you're going to leap off the wall and then open the glider.
Yeah, so I guess in that case, Vegnog, realizing the limitations of his Warforged tech would just bail.
Okay. So you're pushing off the wall, turning, and then opening your glider, and then gliding to the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
I could not make it.
Hmm.
Perhaps you can try, Ewan.
Do I have a rope? I mean, yeah, I also have a rope. I'll just make sure. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Make sure I don't have anything extra that I can use here. Not really. Not nothing crazy here. I have fancy footwork. I also have proficiency in dexterity. Death saving throws, but that doesn't help me here. So yeah, I'm just gonna start trying to climb, I guess.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. So you managed to climb up fairly easy. So easily, in fact, that you don't even, it's not even half speed for you. You scale it very quickly.
Sweet. And now I am a beacon upon this upon the wall of this place.
Yes,
Lit
you
up.
are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Vegna can see the tubes
That's right.
from here.
They're glorious. I know. Is it easy enough to sort of walk along the top of the wall?
As I said earlier, it is considered difficult terrain for you because while things are fairly in place, it is also somewhat unstable. Kind of like walking on the atop of a hill of loose gravel or something like that. So there's always danger of your feet falling wrong and causing bones to slide. Like I said before, not so much that it might cause an avalanche or something, but enough that it can be, it can cause you to trip.
Got it. I mean, yeah, but we can move. That's the important part.
Yes.
Let's see if we can tie a rope here.
Um,
Or can
so
I just
Lux,
let me help Lux? Ah.
So Lux, you see Ewan and his glorious tubes.
Yep.
I
Let's go.
imagine that like she saw like Lux was looking down and saw like it was just like dark, and then she just saw like the tubes come closer and closer.
It's just, yeah, and I'm like, where were you trying to, where were you trying to tie off here? Maybe we can find another spot. Try and help Lux find a good spot to tie off at.
Whenever I hear you say find Lux, help Lux find a spot to tie off in, I imagine she's shooting up.
You're assuming that you don't have better survival than I do.
I don't. I saw what your modifier is. It's one more than mine.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I'm gonna say because Lux had failed so significantly, you know, even with your help, I don't think that she's the right person to lead the task. Now it would have to be you. And she can help you because she can kind of tell you the
didn't work
mistakes that
before?
she was making or the things that she was seeing and see if you can see a different perspective.
Sure. Very well then. Then I shall roll. Here we go. Nice.
Um, so you managed to find something that you can anchor the rope to.
I don't feel confident.
You're right to not feel confident because you saw how much Lux struggled. It feels like it could hold, but you don't know.
Well, then this is what I will do. I'll let it be tied, but I'm going to hold on to the rope.
Okay.
I'll sort of settle in as best as I can. Get somewhat of a solid footing, like find a place where my feet don't seem to slide or sink in very much. I'm sure they'll sink in once people start climbing this rope. But such is life.
Okay.
And I'll just call down. That's as good as we're going to get it. Start climbing now.
Vegnog will motion to Trebek.
God.
And Trebek moves over and begins his attempt. He is going to first do an athletics check for that first 10 feet that he has to climb unassisted by the rope.
That's the easy part of it. Everybody made it past that part of it.
So he is able to get to the rope and he begins climbing. And so Trebek is climbing up the rope. He has his feet planted against the wall, using his arms to pull himself up and assisting himself with his feet as he can. As he gets to probably about the 40-foot mark, maybe 45 feet, you can feel the rope begin to shift in the anchor that you found behind you. It's a small shift, but you notice it. Trebek climbs up another 10 feet. He's at 55 feet, so he's got about a little bit more than 5 feet maybe to go. You can hear the anchor cracking.
I'll just grab it both hands.
Trebek manages to climb up.
Hoist it.
And
Hoist him up.
and he is safe.
I'm like, hold on. Cause just calling down. We gotta find another spot. That thing was cracking.
Ooh.
What? I don't know what you just said.
Ooh.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know who you want to roll a survival to try and find another tie-off spot.
If you want, you can roll for Trebek, since everybody should have access to his character sheet.
Just gotta find it.
Do you have any rope?
I have a rope, yeah.
Do you want to tie it to the end of that one, or tie two of them? Two might not make a difference, but
I don't know if that
I
where's
don't know
he
if the 10 feet would make a difference.
do I get to help him in his survival check?
Yes.
Looks like he does not have proficiency. Hey. Clearly, Trebek is more learned than we are.
So Trebek manages to find pretty good purchase. So he finds a spot where there are there's maybe it's like the rib cage of maybe a giant fiend, but it's buried among several other scraps of bone that seem to be really well anchored into the wall. Kind of weaves it through that, and it seems to be fairly firm. And so as far as you guys can tell, it's a pretty good anchor.
Well, I'm still going to kind of hold on to it.
Okay.
Yeah, call back down. All right. Next.
I will come.
That's what she said.
Just you talking about this anchor. There used to be this website called Jive Ass Anchors, which was just pictures of like terrible climbing anchors that people like depended their like put up that people like risk their lives on. I guess the website's gone, but at least there's an Instagram.
Wow. Oh, is that what you just sent out?
Yeah. Some real jive ass anchors, jive ass anchors moments.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you're a climber. You know what's going on here.
Yeah, a fall from 55 feet would be fucking scary as shit.
Reminds me of an episode of Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, with the sandwiches.
Yeah, the fucking sandwiches.
And then that guy broke his face.
Vegnog will seeing Trebek, and not wanting to be shown up by Trebek, he will attempt to climb now.
Okay. Give me another athletics check for that first 10 feet. Okay. So Vegnog, you begin climbing. You catch the rope, and then you're able to start using the rope to assist your climb. And
fine.
And you manage to get up. No issues. The anchor held firm. Ewan, you feel like you could have completely allowed the anchor to bear Vegnog's weight completely, and it probably would have been okay.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah.
Technically still have the branded one.
We're going to hand wave him.
All right. Now, we get to cheat the maze. Let's see if we can find out where we need to go from up here. I feel like that would be way easier.
Lux, you seem to be fully stable. Would you mind leading way?
Okay. Which way are we going?
I don't know.
It's like dark up here, right?
This way.
Well, we got the tubes, so
Yeah.
We got tubes and we got a torch. We got a light cantrip or whatever.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, I'll just cautiously walk around along the top.
So
Hoping that my monk skill is good enough that I don't need to roll for that.
you see that this is a corner right here. So this is open space, this is open space, and this is open space. So, and then this wall kind of extends this way. And you can see, Lux, you can see that there's another wall over here. You can see there's another wall over here.
Okay. Well,
Just move.
So which,
Are we able to
which way-
move our characters here? Well, I
Well-
want to go. I want to go this way.
you want to head over there?
Yeah.
So.
Is my dark vision turned on? Because I don't.
I don't know. Let me see.
Is that a thing? Because I'm looking at my screen, I don't see that, but I look up top, I look at the big screen and I can see.
Your dark vision is on. So
Okay.
on it, I have it set though to where on the display screen your dark vision doesn't show up because I want it to just be you that sees the dark vision.
Gotcha, but I can't see it on my screen.
Can you not? Let me see something.
I actually can't move past where I'm at.
That's because of the here.
Okay.
Put walls down.
Yeah, I don't want to put the walls down.
Okay.
All
All right. I can see stuff
I
now.
guess I could. So hold on. Let me take the walls down. It's
Oh, you can put the walls back up. Good.
I don't know how you guys are seeing that.
Well, it's right there.
I did not put that on the token layer. Or I meant to put that on the GM layer. Oh well. So you see this massive creature coiled like a snake. And you can
Or like
see
a
it
coatl.
it rising and falling in his breathing. And as you approach the edge of the wall, you see it slowly uncoil itself and its wings spread out and its rainbow iridescent feathers actually creating a light around it.
Quick, make it cry.
Does anybody know if coatls have balls we could kick?
Is this the one we need the heart or the tears or?
The tears of a celestial of some kind, right?
That would be coatl. They are celestial. I mean, I guess I don't know if Vegnog would know that, but
I think we were able to determine that.
So you guys see this creature rise up and immediately
Wants to talk.
Hey, buddy.
I've been kind of lonely
where
down
is
here.
it?
Why don't you come with us?
Everybody
care of
make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's not what I want to do.
Hopefully the failure condition is pillow talk. I'm gonna action point that.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll try it here. Wisdom. Fuck me.
Oh.
I take the first one.
Okay.
You critically fail it.
I took the first one. I take the 6.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
Ewan, you are absolutely frozen in fear.
Doesn't seem like me.
I mean, it may not seem like you, but it is at this point. And Vegnog,
Shake it off.
you don't have an action yet.
Well, I'm about to.
Okay, but not
It
yet.
took his action.
No, this is before anything. This was just in his presence. You guys are feeling this.
Yeah, slow down, Taylor Swift.
And Vagnog and Lux, although you are, and Trebek is up there as well. Although you are not frozen in fear, you can feel your heart beating incredibly hard. You can feel your palms begin to sweat, and a slight shiver as terror courses over your body, but you are able to fight it off. And then let's see how Trebek does with that save. He is also able to shake off that fear. Initiative.
Yeah. Good try with that 22.2.
Shit. Forgot to select my.
Well, at least I had advantage. Yeah, you're gonna have to type mine in. Sorry.
Yeah, I fucking forgot.
Crap, man, me too.
Hold on. Let me try and roll
Yeah.
initiative for a non. There we go. Get that guy out of here.
We get Trebek too.
Yeah. What is your initiative, Eggnog? 12?
Yeah.
You and yours was a 14.
Yeah.
Zero works just as good.
And then if somebody wants to roll for Trebek, they can. Who wants to control Trebek during the battle?
You don't want me doing it.
Uh,
Good.
I can.
Cross the. Oh,
No one
okay.
else wants to.
Okay.
I forgot where I found his character sheet.
If you just hold down Shift and double click on his token, it should open it up.
Oh, it did too. Shit.
All right. So, Lux, you're up. Monster on deck. Ewan in the hole. Wait, where's Trebek? I'm just gonna roll initiative for him, and then you guys can.
Okay.
So Lux is up, monster on deck, Trebek in the hole.
So this thing looks hostile.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
Really not expecting you guys to get to this thing tonight. But probably best that you did.
Uh, I am going to run along. I'm go over here. As I do that, I'm going to buy Ewan. Because I notice Ewan is like frozen,
Mm-hmm.
and I bitch slap him right as I go by. Not enough to do damage, but maybe. If it's enough to give him like advantage on his saving throw, I'll definitely do damage. But
that'll
to try
be
to shake
the
him out of it.
catalyst to shake it off.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, I don't have to. I don't have to make it saving
that's
throw.
right.
I just take an action.
You're right. I forgot.
Lux
Yeah.
doesn't know that he still bitch slaps.
I
you.
do it anyway.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fine.
and I activate the ring of jumping. I'm gonna hold my action. If this thing like starts coming at us, I will like coming at me, I'll just try to punch it. Because I'm assuming I can't. If it leaps towards us, I would try to jump on it, but that might be too much to do in this turn. So I'm gonna run in case it's got some sort of crazy breath weapon to try to get out of its range. But if it comes close enough to me, I'll punch it.
Okay. I do want to say that it is reared up on its like its body is lengthened, and actually let me show you what it looks like.
Well, let me take an extra 5 steps, a couple extra feet there. Okay. So it's something like that. Oh yeah.
It's Papalodal.
I wish the picture was bigger. So it is, even though like it is, you know, it is what it is in terms of size. Being up like that, it is eye level with you guys.
Right. I just don't want to. If it's got some kind of crazy breath weapon, I just don't want everybody to be caught in it.
Yeah. So you're holding your action. You said?
Yeah, I'm ready to just like if it comes after me, I'm going to whack it one.
Okay. Now your ring of jumping was already activated, so you don't need to use another bonus action.
Okay. So yeah, I'm ready to like. I'm ready to go. As soon as I'm waiting for it to make its move.
Okay. So yeah, its entire body flashes in a rainbow display as the feathers all raise, starting from its tail, going up its serpentine body through its wings, and the wings remain glowing. The rest of it is kind of almost like a surge of energy starting from the tail going up through to the front of the body until its head begins glowing, and then it opens its mouth as all of that energy then charges into its maw, and it unleashes a rainbow of fire,
fruit flavor.
that and despite what you would expect with the roar of fire, it actually sounds more like a chorus as it unleashes this upon you. Ewan, Bagnog, and Trebek are all caught within it.
Con save. Interesting.
Wow, 45 on a failed save. That's an instant kill for me. So hopefully I make it. With a con save of 0. Damn. If only I was 5 feet away from it. Oh, look at that. Just what I needed.
Wow. That's almost like you're immune to it now.
Roll it again.
Yeah.
Lightning doesn't strike twice.
So still a save. So you take 21 radiant damage, as does Ewan. And who wants to roll for Trebek?
I'll roll. Let me pull his character sheet up. Because I don't have it. Retainers, Trebek.
Just like his name. It's Papalotl.
Con save. Is that a con check or a con save? No, that's a con check. How does one roll a con save?
If it shows up there, then he's proficient. Otherwise,
Oh, I see. Duh.
it's right there, +3. Oh yeah, he just threw it in there.
Yeah. 8.
So Trebek is reduced to 5 hit points remaining.
Once again, you're killing Alex Trebek. This is all you're doing, not ours.
So Dustin, you're gonna keep track of Bagnog?
Trebek. Yeah, I got
Or
Trebek.
Trebek. Okay. And then it gets 15 temporary hit points. Let's see what else it does.
It doesn't need that.
Okay. So that's its turn. So Trebek is up. Ewan on deck. Bagnog in the hole.
Trebek is going to. Can't decide if he's going to run away. So I think what Trebek is going to do is he is going to use his action to take a potion of greater healing. Since he got wrecked with that last one. So maybe he
So
could
it's only object interaction to use a potion.
Oh, it's not an action?
For my in my game. That's a house rule.
Okay. So I am going to he'll take a swig of his potion. +4. So he gets 17 hit points back. And then as an action, he is going to He's going to pull out his crossbow and use a guiding bolt, which it doesn't look like he's used one so far. So, or like this long rest. So does a 14 hit?
It does not.
So I would imagine just goes wide, and there's like a little glow somewhere on the ground next to its scaly body. And that will be Trebek's turn.
Okay.
Although what he's going to do is he's going to try to like kind of back up a bit here to kind of get out of like how far would he have to back up in order to be out of like breath range, like in the sense of like in case this thing blows his stack again, like is there anywhere he could like kind of back up and not be line of sight anymore?
The breath weapon is a 60-foot breath weapon, so it covers a pretty far area, so he'd need to back up pretty significantly.
Oh, I meant like more like does this thing come up above the wall and then just like shoot out, or is it like?
Oh, so right now it's eye level with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Right. No,
In order
Then
to
Trebek-
too
avoid it.
dangerous to shimmy behind the wall.
Yeah, I guess Trebek is going to hide behind the branded one. And that's his turn.
So the creature hisses. It has been so long since a fiend has come to challenge me. You shall die.
A fiend.
And then it uses a legendary action to spew a mote of rainbow fire at Lux.
And to think that layer the whole time I was thinking of NPC that was going to help us. Nope.
Did 18 hit you?
Yeah. $23 damage.
And then now the entire area, the ground starting where the creature is touching, there's a radiating flash of light, and the entire ground and the bones that you are standing on begin to emit a slight soft golden glow.
Okay.
Ewan, you're up. Vegnag on deck, Lux in the hole.
I guess I have to take my action to shake off the fear effect. And just be like, the hell you mean fiend? No damn fiend. Like scooch along here. I don't imagine very far. I don't think I can move very far because of the bones here, but I'll I guess I'll brace up here. I'll get some temporary hit points. Use a moxie just so I can do that. Oh, nice. 12 temporary hit points. But it's like a sort of approach like, hey, we ain't no fiend. But otherwise I can't really do much, so.
If you're trying to get its attention and it doesn't seem to be really Skittles. It doesn't seem to be grabbing its attention with that statement.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Vegna, you're up. Flux on deck. Monster in the hole.
Vegnog's going to load up his crossbow and then use his bonus action to for the aim. I use his bonus action for aim, and then fire a silver bolt at it as an attack. 23. Four. Nice. That's good damage. That's 27 damage total.
So that hits. You see the bolt embed itself in between a few of its iridescent scales. A slight bit of what you assume is blood comes out, but it doesn't seem to have been phased at all by that attack. So
That should have hurt it. Maybe it needs say it takes same damage as those bones.
Maybe.
So Vegnog, just for the purposes of that, it was resistant to the damage that you dealt. So
Yeah.
it still took damage, it was just resistant.
That's fair.
All right. Lux is up, monster on deck, Trebek in the hole.
All right. I'm going to run and leap, use the ring of jumping and jump and run, and then do the old matrix punch and attack this dude.
So you're jumping onto it?
Yep.
Okay. So let me see. So I think if you want to climb on it, that is a grapple check. So your first attack would then be a grapple to see if you can grab onto it.
Okay. So is that?
So that's just an attack roll, but the attack won't do damage.
Okay. Gotcha. 23.
Okay, so that's a hit. It doesn't take any damage from that, but you've used your hand to grab onto it. And
Okay.
wait a minute, as a monk, I don't remember what the revision is with that. Yeah, so so you grab onto it. You're
Okay.
now riding it.
Okay. Then with my second attack, I'm going to punch it.
Okay. So that misses.
And then I get a third attack, bonus action, third attack, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know how to play this character. 22.
That one's a hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna burn. Come on. No, I can't do that, right? I'm gonna burn a Kai point or Chi point. I want to be correct. See if I can stunning strike.
Okay.
Con save.
Let's do it.
So it's
Making
a
results,
con
legendary
save. What's the
actions.
DC?
Shit, I don't know.
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom modifier.
Wisdom plus proficiency. So 6 plus what is it?
8.
Starts at 8. No,
Yeah.
14.
Okay. Here, Peter, do you mind if I do something on your character sheet real quick?
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay.
For some reason, I had 175 hit points. I had to fix that.
That's weird. I don't know how I keep getting all these hit points. They just keep adding
Just
themselves.
show up.
Yeah, after that bullshit, temporary hit points doesn't stack, which I got something for you, D&D 1.
Roll 20 is so weird sometimes. All right. 3, 6, 14. So okay. So con DC 14. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
That's a crit fail. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Super
So-
stunned.
Describe the stunning effect, Lux.
So yeah, Lux runs and jumps across, and grabs onto this big lizard and like slings herself up and goes to punch it, but it's moving and like misses. And then the second hit like hits it like square, like maybe like on like a it's like nerve endings or something, like hits like, and then hits in it. And for a second, the lizard, like all the iridescent colors and everything kind of like get really bright, like come out and then just go down. And now it looks gray, like there is no life, like there's no color or anything. It like drains all the color from it.
Okay. And was there any energy from the, like, with when you're studying a strike effect, is there any kind of energy around your fist or anything like that that is visible?
Yeah, it would see probably like blue smoke.
Okay. So because it crit failed, it is stunned, and while it is stunned, it is vulnerable to all damage.
That'd be cool.
Anything else you doing, Lux? Did you use flurry of blows or just your martial arts?
Yeah, the martial arts gives me a third attack, right?
Right, but you could use flurry of blows to spend a Kai point, and then you would have had 2 extra attacks.
Okay. I'm playing this character. How long? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Let these guys finish it off.
Maybe.
All right. So it's the monster's turn, but it's stunned. Trebek.
Trebek is gonna kind of sidle his way up here. Let's make sure that I can have the range to do this, because he wants to use Rifle of the Damned and hit this damned thing. He figures that Lux could probably jump out of the way. He's seen him do it enough times.
The creature is big enough that Lux is not really at risk for being hit.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Okay,
that's
roll that again.
Hey, man.
Yep, confirm.
And it was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll D100.
91. Hey, that's a lucky number. I think that's a prime number too, so it's like even luckier.
Mm-hmm.
So it's triple max damage.
Triple
So
max damage.
it's max damage is 10. So 30. Wait, why is it +5? Oh,
Because
so
of
30.
the-
So it takes 60 damage.
No big deal.
Yeah, that's what we call the daily double.
That was that Trebek? Trebek needs to fucking hide.
Oh, even though it was paralyzed, it still gets recharge. It recharged. Anything else Trebek is doing?
I don't think he's got any.
Fucking dip down behind them bones.
He is going to back up. He's gonna back up some, this way. And that'll be his turn. Because I don't think he's got any bonus actions or anything.
All right. So once again, the ground radiates from the creature, but this time instead of a glow, it's a kind of more of a pressure wave, and the creature begins glowing with a silver sheen now. Ewan is up, Thegnog and Deck, Lux in the hole.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll turn on the boomerang here. And then throw it a couple of times.
That hits. That misses.
Man, that's some bullshit. Well, so Lux went like before me, so I was gonna definitely jump onto this thing too.
Let's go. There's plenty of room.
Let's do this. I'm gonna like sort of like swing around to this side and hop onto it.
Well, wait a minute.
But
how?
what do you mean?
Because you need you still need an attack to be able to grapple it. To jump onto it.
You've got an action point.
Yeah, I mean, I do have an action point. I mean, you know, whatever, fuck it. I'll use an action point. Let's do this shit.
Okay. And it is going to be like a 10, 15 foot jump.
I mean, I can do that with my eyes closed.
You're not getting a running start though.
Why not? I already moved. I started my turn here. Trying to get like
Normally,
start going down the side and hop off.
It is difficult terrain, but I'll allow you the I'll allow it. So give me the so you're using an action point?
Yeah.
All right.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And then the attack.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay. So you have grappled him.
Perfect. I have a second attack. I'm gonna fucking just punch it, I guess. Or I'll hit it with the I'll just hit it with the boomerang.
You can club it with the boomerang.
Yeah. Black.
Okay. Vegnog.
Vegnog is not going to risk his life to jump on him, so he's gonna he is going to stay back and shoot him again with his crossbow. Once again, taking his time to line up a shot using his bonus action to aim. Since it looks injured. It's a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And it does 21 damage, piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
This guy's got to be like pretty close to dead, right? He's vulnerable to everything.
It's hurting pretty bad. Lux, you're up.
All right, so I think I'm gonna be able to. I don't know. I think I'll be able to stun this thing again.
Well, stun till the end of your turn. So
Yeah. I try that. All right. So Lux reaches into her backpack and pulls out this mace and speaks the word of Marar as a bonus action. I'm going to whack him with that thing.
It's a miss.
God dang. Second attack. Come on.
That's a
18?
miss.
Huh?
It's a miss.
Both misses?
Yeah.
Oop, I hit the button. Sorry. Oops.
Also a miss.
Yeah, I know. Let's go. Fourth time. Oh, that's a hit finally. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, Marar went down. Yeah, okay.
So the color returns back to the creature and it roars in both agony and incredible rage.
we wouldn't have to do this. We're not goddamn fiends.
So first,
Sure.
so it is going to teleport right here, causing Lux and Ewan to suddenly have air underneath them.
Could we consider this almost like casting a spell?
No.
I will use Mage Slayer, goddammit.
Oh, you know what? Well, let's see. Because I have some feat revisions that I'm working on. One of them is Mage Slayer.
I'm in the same boat as you, and one day Mage Slayer will be useful, but it may not be this day.
Yeah, I'll send it to you after this session. It'll give you more flexibility, but
And you can apply it to your new character.
So Ewan and Lux both fall, taking 66 falling damage. Unless Lux, do you have a way of reducing your fall damage?
Oh, you mean slow fall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Did you say 6d6 or 66?
So hear me out. Right.
Okay.
You know how I got this this rocket punch, right? Can I fucking rocket punch grab onto this son of a bitch? Swing to him?
What's the range of your rocket punch?
I don't know. I don't remember. if I have it in here.
I'll tell you what. Do you have any action points left?
No.
Oh, because I would say you
I
would need
used
a
it to do that.
reaction. You would need a reaction, and
I have a reaction.
yeah, but teleporting doesn't normally. Well, but okay. So I will allow you a reaction to use your rocket punch. Let me look at your character sheet because your rocket punch is on there.
Yeah, I've probably somewhere probably.
Rocket punch.
You don't have your rocket punch on here.
Nope.
Why don't you have your rocket punch on here?
The hell?
I
I
worked,
got- I don't know. I
I
don't
worked so
remember what
hard
it is.
to make it.
I think there's something about it is like if
Oh, you
if
know
you are
what?
falling, you can use it and as a reaction to shoot the creature that teleports away. I think it's kind of
That's true.
something like that.
Yeah.
Is it 66 damage it does if you hit or something? Or
Yeah,
is it
if I
just
hit
a
it.
save? They just have to make a save, right?
Right. Save or die. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Save or die.
Mhm.
Save or suck.
That's right.
Here it is.
Or it could be it could be part of that whole new Mage Slayer feat that's being written up that you're not going to
Range of 20 feet, 60 feet, it says.
Okay. So it is. I'm going to say it's within close range, so you can give me a grapple attack.
All right. Throwing this punch.
Miss.
All right, I tried.
So you land taking 24 damage. Lux, how much do you reduce your fall by?
I don't take any.
Okay. So you're fine. You land on your feet. You
Yeah,
and you
superhero
land
style.
prone.
I feel like
And
I'm pretty athletic. I feel like maybe I could get a chance to land on my feet. I don't know.
not from a 60-foot fall.
I only took half of that damage officially. Because
How?
I had 12 temporary hit points.
Hit me with that shit.
My hit points only went down by 12.
But so that was a bonus action.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Yeah, we'll let it go this time.
You are all in range of its breath weapon. So you're all going to be affected.
I'm going to say maybe probably not, though. They're way up on the wall. We're doing it down on the floor.
You know what? That is fair. I'm going to give it that. So only Ewan and Lux, because it's really angry at you two.
Why? I didn't do anything.
It's kind of personal.
No. Rather petty, honestly.
Yep,
It's.
it is.
I imagine it's very happy with Trebek.
Yeah, no kidding.
Trebek has not earned this. Trebek has not earned this creature shitless yet.
Crapola. Con save, really?
Oh, what the
Oh,
fucking
yes.
piece of shit? Really? We've swapped results here somehow.
Oh man, so evasion doesn't help me then.
No, because it's a con.
Yeah, that's some straight up. That needs to be revised too. That's straight up bullshit.
Right. 31, huh?
And after it breathes its rainbow fire, it hisses, "You claim to be not demons, yet you've hurt me so badly. You invade my lair and you do this."
You attacked us.
Bitch, we were gonna talk.
So Trebek is up. You and on deck, Vagnog in the hole.
So Trebek,
That's 17 life.
can't do guiding bolt. Rifle the Dam's only got a 15-foot. Oh, no, it's got a 120-foot range. Just doesn't have the blast is 15 feet.
Yeah.
So he is going to saddle up and try to hit this thing again with Rifle the Dams, because maybe lightning does strike twice. It's
Yes.
18. That is that's his turn then, I guess.
I believe Trebek does get an action point because of his Ring of Sustenance thing.
He does, but he's just I'm waiting for the next like 60-foot thing that's gonna like one shot him or something.
Fair.
So I'm holding off on the action point.
Okay.
So that's his turn.
It is going to use one of its legendary actions to guess that on itself.
Mate Slayer.
Wait, why is it not? Oh. All right. And then it's its lair. Now there's a rumble that erupts along the ground as the ground that Lux and Ewan are standing upon softens into a tar-like consistency, and the air around the creature swirls, creating a vortex within 20 feet of it.
Okay.
This.
Wait, this is worded weird.
Muddy ground and super windy for some reason.
Is it like so windy that
No, because I forgot. So what it is it's supposed to be the wait a minute. Okay, so it's a 20-foot sphere that the monster can see becomes difficult terrain. So the sphere that it's chosen is this one because the bones are already difficult terrain. So Ewan and Lux, you guys are standing on difficult terrain. And at the start of your turn, you'll need to make that save for your speed is 0. And now, Ewan, it's your turn.
Strength save.
Nice.
Can I kill it?
But make the roll it again. Okay. So how do you imagine Ewan might end the effect of the lair action for this turn? How would Ewan counter it for you and for Lux?
I don't know if I could do anything about the fucking ground. The air, I can imagine the boomerang. It is the storm boomerang after all. Maybe I fucking slap it in front of me and it sends a counter wave the other direction.
Okay.
Strange moment of inspiration allows me to do that. The real issue I have right now is my severe lack of hit points.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Let's see, what's the range on that? How is this thing fucking looking anyways? I know it just healed itself some.
I mean, it's looking pretty rough, but it's still angry.
Sure. We all are.
We're all tired. We're all angry. We all could use a snack break.
Yep.
Shut up. Vegdog's fine.
Yeah, Vegdog's trying out empathy. Okay.
He heard it could lead to more sales. So what I will do is I will get closer and I'm gonna say, listen, I don't want to fucking hit you again. We weren't trying to kill you.
We're trying to help you.
Same team, same team.
Is that all you're doing with your action?
No, I'm gonna brace up, get some fucking temporary hit points. Some buffer here. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else I can really do. I guess I could have dug deep, but too late for that now. Maybe if I get some healing, I can do that. Yeah, no, I mean, but at the time, for the time being, where I am. I called out like, fuck, come on, stop it. I didn't hit it. I like I started the fucking fight. I didn't touch it.
So it's using its last legendary action for the round to lash out at Lux.
Huh.
From where?
And miss.
From there?
Yeah, it has a 20-foot reach with that.
I don't know. I feel like maybe he missed because my sentinel feet was still able to kick in because he's attacking right next to me. And I just sort of kick him out of the way. Like, stop it.
Vagnog is up, Lux on deck, monster in the hole.
Vegnog, seeing that Ewan's words apparently fell deaf because it just subsequently attacked Lux, is going to load up another bolt, aim, and fire. Hopefully this one is it. 25 to hit.
Yep.
24 piercing.
And you used your aim.
Yep. So no moving on this turn.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Lux is up, monster in deck. You're back in the hole.
Oh yeah, make a strength save, right? Or not?
No. You encountered the effect.
Oh, okay. Nice. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know what that is. What's the martial arts style? What, D6?
At level 8.
Or is it D8?
I mean, well, what is your attack say it is? I mean, your martial arts die is going to be the same as your unarmed strike damage.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 7, so
Well, just the 1d6,
right, 1d6.
unless whatever ability also allows you to add some kind of modifier.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't change to a D8 until the 11th level. We need a couple more player deaths to get there.
Hmm. 40. Okay. Oh, wait a second. That ring. I'm going to use the ring and run and jump. All the way down here.
Okay.
Then as my action, I'm going to use Quicken Healing. So, oh God, that counts 2 tap points. Sucks. It's equal to your proficiency bonus. It might not be worth it, but actually, okay, D6 roll. What a pile of shit that was. All right. Okay.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
No, that's it. And I'm gonna tell him you started this.
And he responds, "You're the one that came here. You started this." And then first,
Gotta.
let's see. Does not get its breath weapon back. Lucky for you guys. So it doesn't like that Lux just bolted. So it's going to use its Radiant Step ability. So first, Ewan, you're within 10 feet. So Constitution save or be blinded. Okay, so you're not blinded.
Mage Slayer.
So it's teleported right next to you, Lux.
Okay. Of course it did.
And first, it's going to use its constrict attack.
Yeah.
So you're restrained.
Okay. 5 damage.
And then it's going to use its bite attack.
Okay. It misses unless it's got advantage.
Doesn't the restrained condition grant advantage?
Is it restrained or grappled?
Well, until this grapple ends, the target is restrained. So you have it has advantage on you.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so that would put me into vitality, but I have 1 hit point. And I'm still up.
F4.
And you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Or be poisoned. Yes.
You can't be poisoned, can you? Or are you at that level yet?
No, I don't think I'm at that level. Oh, okay. Or I go unconscious. Let's see.
So as its fangs sink into your flesh, you feel an ice water begins filling your veins. The vision begins to tunnel as it darkens from your periphery, slowly enclosing to a single point. You see its angry eye filling the entire area of your vision just before everything goes black.
And that's when I use an action point to roll that again.
Okay.
But
you have a sudden surge of adrenaline.
Yeah, not so fast, big.
Like Crank.
Such a great fucking movie.
All right. No action
Ah.
points. Man. Okay.
All right. Anything else you doing?
No, it's not even
Or
my turn.
yeah, that's right. Oops. Trebek is up. You and on deck. Vegnog in the hole.
Trebek is within firing range. So he is going to stick on with Rifle of the Damned and shoot.
And miss.
Did he
and
take aim?
miss. He doesn't get aim.
Oh,
And I
shit,
guess
you take
that's he's gonna use his action point.
Okay. Still a miss.
Still a miss. Well, that's his turn.
It's going to use 2 of its legendary actions to cast a spell.
Mage Slayer. And then its lair.
Is it warding itself?
The lair is now consecrated, or yeah. So he begins glowing with a silver sheen. Ewan,
Yeah, what's up?
your turn.
Yeah. No.
Did the creature ward itself?
It's the lair action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lair action automatically happens on a 20 count.
I guess I'll dig deep here. Just so I can take a little bit of a hit here. Throw the boomerang a couple times.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
a miss for the second throw. All right, cool.
well, is it per attack or is it
Think
per
so.
action?
Makes an attack. Yeah. Or no, wait, hold on. Yeah. Targets the creature with an attack or harmful spell. It must make the save. I just targeted him twice.
Okay, so
Okay, so it does say I could change the target.
yes.
Could I hit this?
And then you're
Perhaps
trying-
cause it to crumble down upon it? I can't quite tell exactly what it looks like, if it even seems like it would even happen if I did that. So
I would say that you'd be aware that the walls are fairly robust, but you know, it's still something you could try. It has high rate of failure, but if it succeeded, you'd have 60 feet of skeleton potentially coming down upon the creature.
Right. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll hit it. I mean, I had 2 attacks, so I'll hit it once and then I'll hit it a second time, maybe. I don't know if I need. Should I go ahead and just roll?
Roll the attack and roll the damage.
So I'm gonna hopefully try and help it along a little bit. I'm gonna use the Storm Boomerang's thunderous ability that would normally stun a creature to maybe sort of send an extra shockwave into it.
Okay.
So roll.
Okay.
And, yeah. If I have to roll it, hit it a second time to continue the effect, I don't know. There were 2 attacks, so I'm not sure.
So do you want with the first one? Okay, so here's what I want you to do, because you're using that one ability. So
yeah, there's no damage associated with it, right? It's just like a thunderous effect.
Right.
That stuns.
So you rolled 13 damage, and then I'll add 5 onto that, so 18. If you roll a D100 and you roll under 18, then
Under 18,
there will be a collapse.
Can I hit it with the second attack first? Maybe I can help me out a little bit.
No, because there wouldn't be enough time between attacks if there's an effect.
Well, it is a boomerang.
We need to see if there's a. You would, because you would know if on your first attack it was successful or not. Okay. So now the wall didn't come down. You can choose to try again, or with the second attack, you can. Oh, wait a minute.
I already failed to hit.
Both your saving throws failed.
Right.
Okay. So you can choose to do the second attack now.
Yeah. I will.
Okay.
Fucking really? I mean, I don't know. It's not moving.
So if you roll under a 28 on the D100. Okay. So skeletons these bones begin to crumble and fall upon the creature, burying half of its body underneath the bones, causing it to roar out in pain. It appears to be pinned under those bones for now.
Fucking teleport.
But you can tell that you caused it a great deal of pain as well. So you don't know how much damage you did, but you did something.
Sure.
Anything else you want to do?
I just like, fucking stop it. No, that's I did my bonus action, so.
All right. Vegnog.
If Vegnog can see Scale, he's going to try to shoot it still. Completely ignoring Ewan's cry for him to stop.
So you have to make a wisdom save to try and hit it.
think I'm excellent at these.
Yep.
So I have to I have to choose another target.
Or lose the attack.
Is there more wall that can come down?
Not with a crossbow bolt.
I mean, you could just hit the right bone and snap it,
Yeah,
and then
it's
part of the wall comes collapsing down.
You're not a Marvel villain.
What are you talking about?
You're
We're
not
the good
Bullseye.
guys.
Not Bullseye.
So I guess I would imagine that he's lining up a shot. There's like a shine from one of the scales, and it kind of blinds him, and he kind of like turns away, and then like ends up losing the shot since there's nothing else I could shoot at.
Okay.
But that being said, I'm going to use my bonus action to do insightful fighting. So I've been like watching his tactics. So I wanted to see if I can avoid doing aim from now on to get sneak attack.
Okay.
It's raging. It can't use any charisma effects.
Okay, you succeed.
All right. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Vagnog, or I mean Lux is up.
All right, I got to escape. So what is that?
That is DC 13. But that's at the end of your turn. That's going to be the escape DC because we're doing it that new way.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I'm restrained.
you'll
I
get
can't do
nothing. If you want, you can use one of your attacks to try and escape more quickly if you want, or you can use your action to do that.
Okay. Yeah, because if I'm restrained, I can't do anything.
Me pinning it didn't help.
I mean, he's still constricted.
Right. So what check is it going to be?
That would be athletics or acrobatics. Okay.
Okay.
So use your action. You're able to get out.
Okay. Um. So if I run and try to run away, it gets an attack of opportunity,
More than likely.
unless I use my last Kai point and disengage
Mm-hmm.
and run and jump far away. Okay, let me look at the ring of jumping. Let's see, it's the max it can go.
with that, is that step of the wind that you used for the disengage?
Yeah.
So that doubles your jump
Yeah.
distance. So your jump distance as a monk is 20 feet. Then that tripled is because the ring of jumping triples your jump distance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then that would be 60 feet, which is doubled. So that's 120 feet.
Okay. So 120 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just leap right out of this fucking place.
Oh shit. Um, well, all the way to here is like 90. The question is, can I jump high enough to get over that wall? See, I was like right here. No, don't do that.
I would say you would need a successful acrobatics check to jump over the wall.
Okay. Successful acrobatics. Go.
Okay. You managed to jump over the wall.
Okay.
Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
So let's see. Does it get its breath weapon back? It does not. It's gonna turn to Ewan and it's going to use its action to, oh wait, it doesn't need to use its action to dig itself out. It can teleport. But you know what? Something about the bones is keeping it from being able to teleport, which it finds strange. So instead, it considers digging itself out, but it looks at Ewan and then unleashes a mote of prismatic energy. Oof. Oof.
Are you guys ready to level up?
No shit, huh?
$41. You're immobilized at the end of your turn. You take 60 radiant damage
cut in half because I'm resistant to fucking everything right now.
Okay.
Digging deep. So cut in half is 30, which means I'm at 2 hit points.
Ooh.
And then that's whenever I use my reaction to what is the fucking thing here? Whatever it is. The thing that lets me get back my moxie, and I get a set number of it's back, or temporary hit points. Bloodied but unbowed, that's the fucking thing. What is it? Pugilist level plus con mod. Yeah. 8 plus 4, so 12 temporary hit points back. Got it.
And it begins trying to dig itself out. And then
Just look at it like, would you just stop already?
It hisses at you, Ewan.
Sure.
And it says, if you truly are here to not demons, not fiends, submit to what is it called? Submit to my penance stare. If there's any evil within your hearts, you will be destroyed instantly.
First off, that seems aggressive.
Should have led with that. Say from behind the rock pile, the bone pile.
I was just like, doesn't every mortal fight off, constantly fighting off evil intent? It's fucking bring it.
So it's continuing to shake off the bones. In the meantime, Trebek, you're up.
Trebek is going to he feels like Trebek would consider staring, because I don't know if Trebek has evil in his heart. At least I hope the branded one, Kurt, didn't think they had evil in his heart. Although he does wield a rifle, weapon called Rifle of the Damned, so maybe he's got a little bit.
We're all a little damned, all right?
Trebek is going to hold his action until somebody looks into this creature's eyes, and if they get injured or die, then he will jump in. He will attack it.
Okay. And then new lair action. Healing is maximized. Ewan.
Um, I stand there, I guess. Just like arms out. Go ahead.
Okay.
But I'm at 2 hit points. I'm like, I'm making drastic fucking moves.
Vagnog.
Breathe on me, kill me.
Vegnog doesn't like the sound of this. He doesn't consider his business practices evil, but other people might beg to differ.
It's the penitent stare. Do you feel penitent? Do you have something to feel penitent about? I don't know.
Penance.
I don't know how it
not
works.
Penitent.
Oh, whatever. That's the same thing.
Vegnog is gonna hold his action as well. And let this play out. And same condition as Trebek.
Okay. Lux.
I'm gonna start making my way and go try to climb up the wall to get to the top to see what's going on, because heard something about some stare or evil or some shit. If I can do that in one round.
You want to make it up to the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get to the top. Okay. Yeah. I'll move. I'll be at the far end here.
All right. So the creature brushes off the rubble and approaches Ewan. The rest of you must submit as well. Come, face the stare of penance.
It's like, I mean, only 2 of them were like actually alive. The other one's like a automaton. I don't think it'll work on him.
What do you mean, you and I'm very much alive.
Of course you are.
I'll make my way up there very slowly. I don't know if I can make my way up there so slow I get a short rest, but I'll try.
I don't know if that ground's turned back to mush or not, but
Oh yeah.
probably not. I guess the lair action changed, so
I imagine that Trebek is going to kind of he'll share a glance with the branded one, and kind of, they won't say anything to each other, but they travel in each other's company enough to know all that needs to be said. And I imagine the branded one would like kind of give like the nod of approval, and Trebek would go down.
whoa.
The nod of approval.
And Trebek will attempt to see if he could like come down from here without somehow falling and killing himself, because he could do that pretty easily. So
you can see the creature make a flick with its tail, and its whole body kind of convulses for a moment as it goes, and the bones begin to slowly form into a set of stairs.
Oh, penance stair. Got it. We got to climb up those, or
Stay where you are.
you said stairs, so
This is no laughing matter, but you should use your humor. You will need it.
listen, I'm a little light on blood at the moment, so if you'll bear with me.
No, you will bear the sins of your soul.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So
Trebek
you
will
guys
walk
are
down
able
this.
you guys are able to get down.
Yeah, and Vegnog will be the last to go, and he's just kind of looking at this stair and determining, is he going to walk this path? And I'd say probably like a minute passes, and Trebek is like probably gets too close to the bottom of the stair before Vegnog sighs. Well, here goes nothing. And he takes the first step, and eventually makes his way in front of the Coatl to join his companions. That chevron formation.
Yep, classic. Classic chevron formation.
So first, the creature begins to emit a soft golden glow, and as it does so, its wounds begin to heal. And you also notice that the bones behind it, these walls, begin to fill, creating a chamber, and the stairs slide away until it's just this circular pit with you surrounded by bones caught next to this creature. So now at this point, even if you were having doubts, there is no escape except for maybe Lux. And it rises up and begins to fly through the air, circling you. And as it does, you can see the iridescent glow go from its tail to its snout, and it begins to breathe its radiant fire, but it doesn't breathe it on you. It strafes, creating a path around you, a circle encompassing you. You can feel the strange energy. It's not a warmth necessarily. It's something much more deeper, much more primal, and not so physical. And as the creature strafes, it then drops itself onto the ground, splitting a portion of this flame as it with its body, as it then approaches you and stares at you. And the eyes of this creature begin to brighten until they're like a pure white. And the prismatic flames swirl and dance. And that's where we'll end the session, because I want Kurt to be a part of this as well.
Nice.
So what'd you guys think?
That was a
Took him
fun
long
fight.
enough.
Yeah.
I like the not necessarily killing it, and like kind of being able to reason with it a little bit. So that was cool.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. I mean, we're still probably gonna die, but we at
Right.
we at least stand to gain 3 levels from it.
Exactly. 3 or 4.
But yeah, it was good. I like the
Yeah.
The battle was engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I tried to do a couple of things different. The monster was really complicated the way that I wrote it up, so there was a lot of stuff that I've forgotten or that didn't get used. But overall, I thought it was pretty cool how it unfolded. Did not expect you guys to fight the thing this session. I thought we were going to go through at least one more session of dungeon crawl before you got there, but considering how things went, probably better. But then also you guys got really lucky with some of those swings you guys made.
Yeah.
I mean, we were on it, and then you said, "Oh, it's going to teleport." I'm like, "Motherfucker, really?"
Yeah.
I'm like, Lux will be fine, but fucking really?
Yeah.
What did you think? Like, so I wasn't really sure what to do. Like when we were trapped, like at the end of last session and like the start of this session, like as far as we could tell, is like the best thing we could do is like there wasn't like there didn't seem like there was any chink in the wall, and it seemed like the best course was like to go over, and then like, all right, I guess we'll just like, and we happen to be right next to the monster, or next to the lair or the boss, so I guess I don't know any other way that could have unfolded.
Yeah, and that's the thing that really pisses me off too, because it's like when I created the wall last time, in the last session, it was like just a kind of improvisation impulse thing, because I was like, oh, this might be interesting, create a dynamic challenge that isn't combat based. And then I realized, wait a minute, this is a maze with walls and no ceiling, so
Just forced us to climb it.
yeah, so what else are they going to do? And then where I really messed up is the token for the coatl was not hidden on the GM layer like it was supposed to be, which had it been hidden, it would have given me a little bit more leeway to do something different. But then, so the cat was out of the bag. You guys couldn't ignore what you had seen. And the coatl couldn't ignore you guys at that point. So
yeah, I just wasn't sure if there was like some clue or like something we didn't try that like you had in mind.
No,
like
I honestly had nothing in mind when I said when I said at the beginning of the session, I had nothing planned. That was absolutely true. Like other than the monsters and knowing that you guys were kind of trapped in these four walls, I was like, you guys are smart, surprising players. You always catch me off guard, so I'm just gonna throw something at you without knowing how you're gonna deal with it and see what happens. And that's what happened tonight.
So I was right. Like whatever plans you had, which was to not fight that thing, we foiled them.
You did, you fucker.
See, even when you have no plans, you still foil
Oh,
them.
you
Yeah.
fucking dick.
We did.
Screw you, Dustin. But it ended up working out. I thought it was a really fun fight.
Yeah.
Can this motherfucker? All right, well, I guess we got to survive at the gaze.
Yep. So
Well, we do have 2 action points starting next game, so we can use that.
that is
Right.
true. And then Tony, I'll send you. Wait, to Tony and Dustin, do you guys both have Mage Slayer on your characters?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna send you the revised version of Mage Slayer that I have that I'm working on. I have ever since D&D came out, there's been a lot of things I've been trying to tweak, but I also haven't had a whole lot of time to do it given everything that's been going on, plus stuff with work. And then also starting this I gotta tell you guys I'm doing my own private practice now.
Saw the Facebook post.
Yeah. So that's been a lot of work too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Did you get Mage Slayer at level 4 like I did?
No, I took a feat.
Yeah.
Oh,
The level
yeah.
4 one. Yeah.
I took it then. I was like, hey, this sounds like it could be useful, especially like if Vegnog has like close quarters. It
Right.
turns out like Vegnog has no health, so he usually doesn't stay close quarters, so it's not very helpful
Right.
to begin with.
Right. Which is why I figured I'm going to be up close. Let me get this. Advantage on those saves for those spells if I'm right next to them and all that shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker never hit us with a spell.
Yeah, I feel like the times when it would have been useful are like times when we haven't been hit by spells, but like effects.
Right.
I sent you guys the updated Mage Slayer. So it does account for spell or spell-like features. But it does also have some differences too.
Still specifies melee weapon attack. So Vegnog is still out.
I knew one of my characters had it, just not this one.
Yeah, Aurelia has it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with this version, it's still useful to Vegnog because of the concentration disadvantage, and then also being able to use your reaction to get advantage on a spell save or impose disadvantage on a spell attack, rather than just having advantage on saving throws within 5 feet, because
Yeah, I mean,
how often are
pretty
you
nice.
within 5 feet of a spellcaster?
Well, that's how often are we encountering a spellcaster is the issue.
Yeah,
Or
hence why
you know,
it also accounts for spell-like features. So
spell like caster.
yeah,
Yeah, that sounds good. I will work this into my sheet.
yeah. So you guys are welcome to take either version, since I'm pretty pretty committed on that version of the Mage Slayer. So,
All right.
So thanks a lot, guys. Had fun. One
Yeah.
thing, I know the holidays are gonna start coming up on us pretty soon. So if you guys have particular days or weeks when you're not gonna be available, let's start figuring that out.
Probably, like our game will land on. Oh shit! What day is it today? Oh, I guess. Well, no. Yeah. Our game is gonna land on the Thanksgiving week. And I may or may not be available that day.
Yeah. It is that week.
So then, in that case, we may just skip that week, or if people are interested, we might be able to do back-to-back weeks.
Sounds good.
We'll see what happens. I might be because I might be switching to 410s at work, so we'll see how I feel about things.
That's rough. It's cool, but it's also rough. Those
Yeah.
are long days.
Right. Yeah,
But then-
and I think I'll probably just try it out and see if I like it, and if I don't, just go back.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See ya.
See them?
All right.
Bye.
Take care.